O'Malley, politician and a then rising star in the Fianna Fáil party, died just 40 years ago this month. Hence the title of P.J. Brand's new book, Unfulfilled Promise, Memories of Donagh O'Malley.
I'm a realist, and I had to deal with the crying needs of our young children who thirst for education so much, and so many of whom cannot afford it at the present time as things stand.
Many younger listeners may not even know his name, but he changed their lives, and he changed this country.
He not only saw horizons that few of us dared to contemplate,
The graveside oration by the then Taoiseach Jack Lynch.
but he reached out beyond them, impatient for the good that he would find there, for the good that he wanted to bestow upon his fellow man.
61,500 secondary pupils going to day schools next year.
Donagh went into education. He was looking around, to see what he could do, how can I advance things.
His cabinet colleague and friend, Charles J. Haughey.
What progress can I make? And he found there this scheme of free education, which I think was brought forward by the department, but it was there. It was just going nowhere, lying on a shelf, as it were. So it immediately captured Donagh's imagination. And he brought it along to Lamass. It didn't come to cabinet in the normal way at that stage. And I have to say that my knowledge of it is that Lamass gave him the go-ahead to make a speech on it. And of course, Donagh being Donagh, getting the slightest nod from Lamass, he ran with the ball and straight over the bar, as it were. And he made a speech announcing it, that it was going to happen. Now, I don't think Lamass intended him to do that, but anyway, he did. At the time, Jack Lynch was Minister for Finance, and Jack was down in Greece on a holiday, short holiday he took. And when he came back, he was confronted with this additional expenditure having been announced by Donagh O'Malley. So there was a bit of a to-do about it, and then it all came to government. And from then on, the rest is history. It was opening up a whole new era in education. It was giving a tremendous new meaning to equal opportunity. People like myself who came up through the Christian Brothers and on scholarships, this was a whole new world, a whole new dimension for people of working class people and people of low incomes.
For present and future generations of Irish children, he broadened the horizons of knowledge and enhanced their prospects in life.
You see, for a long time, the resources, the financial resources of the country were managed in a very conservative way, and it was the annual budget was very much an arithmetic bookkeeping exercise. Now, when the economy started to grow, that gave much more scope for ministers to bring forward concepts and ideas and proposals. But as well as that, you see, we didn't at those days have anything like the appalling, crushing national debt that we have now.
It may be said that the work to which he dedicated himself had only started. The greatest tribute we can pay to him, especially those of us who are privileged to be given a degree of responsibility to carry that work on, is to continue this great work at a pace and to the conclusion he would have wished.
Jack Lynch's graveside oration concluding that tribute to Donagh O'Malley to mark the 40th anniversary of his death and the publication of Unfulfilled Promise by P.J. Brand, Memories of Donagh O'Malley, which has been published by the Curragh Press.